Ooh, nice. I heard it called. That's a nice shirt. That's good. Good.
Local material is here.
Good though. We need to wear our African prints. Good. Yeah. Good day, everybody. How's everybody doing? As always, on Saturdays in the afternoon, Pastor Samuel Okoso and myself, we come and talk about some issues and things that's happening among humanity, and what are some of the things that we can do to better ourselves. Today's topic is the challenges of living with unsociable partner. And I'm sure many of us, even those who have not been married, they have some family members or a parent that is such way. So what are some of the things that we can do to help them kind of change that socialization, to learn better socialization skills, because it's difficult. So welcome. What you saying?
Yeah, don't boko.
Yes, I don't need sure. Me who ye pa. That's it.
Benyamia senso.
Yeah, but the phone makwaba.
Echie obi a wo Yesu Kristo din mu. Say nanso memenda nyame ya adoma ochina ye kai the triumphant entry of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Adom kese pa na saa da ya betu ye na megide say titiri Kristofo nso ewo mu no saa bre ne bre a yaje nkwa Yesu Kristo no okoda nanyu onyamadi ewo Jerusalem. Enti yes, I shall have to remember our Lord Jesus Christ, the triumphant entry to Jerusalem. I feel so said the can so see at Asia near Yamiadum and Yano. Yaniji said, so yes, she had often na Yesu Christum.
Amen. So for
Amen.
Your friend is saying to say when we say the challenges of living with unsociable partner. Now, I'm sure we can go different ways, but to say, says when it be man I say or bad say, and I say who be, and I say people you care for. That's all who no penny pa. I don't know. Say hi.
Medasi bebre say onyame ya adoma nsi asenhia say de kan kan ade ba ko a ewo wiase a efe na eye de ne say utumi ene nipa esre na utumi di nipa no so ekọ nipa mu obi a se ba say ye nyina ye ntena ase na asen be hu ye nyina ye nka na ye nsre ye nyina ye nfa ngi yani na sa nipa ne de waye no ho akanfo ka waye no ho moa ana se waka no ho ahye awo ne de ompese obesere ana nso mpo obi a ono no ase ye nyina pese ye kọ baabi but ono de oduru ho a na ompese obeba nipa mu mpo na nipa hu ne se sa nipa we ana se we ne how I higher kese ana se how a wom kese no eye bebre na me didi se ade bia e wo ne bere se the Bible ka se ya hya to ho the friend say your fan say bia woni unua ana o spouse ana say bia odofu gunenam na obetumi edina kodi pem akwakuchia aye na obi ani je ho madam funi o meri ni o meku ni o efe ana so mpo bia wonkwa wo baabi na wanya obi a woni ne kasa wano onyi di agro say ni nyina ye form of social obi tumi eye bibi na obi asre saa nkọfọ ni nyina no aya ade a amutumi de anije ba se obi ewo ho na se saa nipa no oni saa enema mienu se bia ono a ompa agudi ono ade bia na watwe no ho akọhye baabi nipa nyina akọkora no no de waye no ho mu a emu hawdoso pa na se de yedi kan no efe se ya fan say bia maware na menam abonten na ebia meyire edi bibi nkum na meduru ho na mehia madam bi na meka jens oh meyire ni o efe the same time the same things na obi nso ewe ebia owo ne kun ho na ono nso edi n'echi asa anaso mpo obi enua bi ebe ne fese oh menua ni o medi na kire afoforo efe but ye woni pa bi ho a saa nipa no omo dede bia na omo kom ho ahyenti aye na din ma yen se ye betumi edi omo achi a anaso mpo ye kɔ baabi ebia adwabo bi ase bi se party anaso bia outdooring bi ana ebia church gathering bi ana baabi na saa nipa no okasa de omo kɔ a obanse omo de omo twetwe omo ho ompese obekɔ nipa mu ompese be nipa wɔ kra no ɔde ne ho ebehyɛ mu se ba ne saa na aya na emwa kra ehadwen ehadwen nti and then said the abusua bebre wɔ hɔ a ana adɔfo no bebre wɔ hɔ a mo ntam atiti because of saa ade we say
no correct na so for to say mefa nse wo ne nipa saa tia ekwan ben na yese wo betimi afa so because yenim say okun entimi nsesa wo yire oyire ntimi nsesa wo kun onua ntimi nsesa wo nua so many things esa say nipa na nkasa amfa nhye ni mu say sa ayi habit ya wo mi mu sa suban ya wo mi mu se mea mitimi efa kwan bi so sesa enti ekwan ben ene ayi couples betimi na okun oyire onua ana sa awofo no na ye betimi aboa na wasesa ohukafo suban bi ewo ma emwa
yo medasi ansa na ye behwe saa anu aduro no ye nhwe ade a edeba aha ade bia ensi kwa bibia besi bia no ewo na hyase ye wo ho
no correct
aha ye wo nipa bi wo ho a ogoni be kasa naturally no omo ye nipa bi a omo nye sociable
no correct
aha ye wo nipa bi wo ho a se na yesi na bosu ene ne honam gide se bi a bi ba nyame adom na se omo ya hode ye besua bi se temperament kakra but ye nya ndu ho ne ha na me gide se ye nya ndu ho ne de ye hwe nipa bi wo ho a owo saa isu na nkasa ewo ne mu se oye na niwu se otumi kɔ nipa mu
wow no correct
na adwen ne se ebia na oye fan se ebia o deformity bi ewo na ho ante ebia me ka sa ne ye wo yesusu ani ye wo sister bi ewo ne ye ne neti na am se osusu no ekuro tutu ni na ho anti ni na ho no wo hwem a etwa no aya kakaka nti ono obeko a na waka cho se me hwa me na ho twan ya na de ba ye menti medi kan aye me ho deda
asemo
yo mark no ana eniama adeda no ho no ama wahunu se ya na de ba ye no nti medi kan aye no ho sa na ye woni pa bi nso wo ho a ebia no omo nso omo ba bi wo ho a omo di fon
no correct
aha nti se ohwe bebia nipa wo na okọ bebia nipa wo ana se nipa eba ne nchen a odi saa de ade na ewo no ho na enye no odi susu no ho se ebia saa de ni nti odi besere no
oh okay
aha se basa na mpempi no se de amanfo make fun of others ni nti no etimi ma saa so obi ewo saa deformity bi ewo no ho a otimi
oh so
for nice. Say
oh nice no.
Right. Hello
okay you back yeah nice no okay
nti se eba ne saa nipa na trim adwen bajo otemenka
etimemka yes
aha se eba ne saa na saa nipa ne tirim nsusuye ene ne tirim adwen no ema onya adwen bi se mekọ nipa mu ekoduru nipa mu a amo besere me ntino menkọ the first one no say ebia lack of na say ebia deformity bi wo obi ho no can prevent that person ama ultimately enko nipa mu. That is the first one. I feel so tell ebia obi past experience and as in the past life bi sometimes no ebetumi e de no akọ saati bi a ye kan mu obia awo the past life bi a ewo ho edema no obi de ebetumi aye say bi a osua no na bi a ne nsa ha no obi wo ho a osua no na bi a otai ewiawi ade
ya ntia no
enti ema ade na owiawi ante ye didi bi to ne so enti sai di na ye de to ne so no onyi no ebi ak wasesa but esen sai di na ye de to ne so nti no ema ontumi okọ nipa mu a ontumi nkọ for past experience and our past life bi no eno betumi aye another year ebetumi ama obi a live that unsociable life no enti say
na abuse nso
abuse nso betumi aye bi abuse nso betumi aye bi abuse no both especially emotional abuse no and also another one because manu who say oh ebia saa na nipa nyina ate obi wo ho a okotena obi nchen na ye na yakayaka de no
no correct
it me emma ontumi nko nipam obi bo na ote obi nchen abra ote obi nchen ebia abasa ebia ye de TV asi ho na onipa na ote ne nchen ne ma nyina ate TV ne ho kohwebi ono nkwa kohwebi hey ote ha ye de
ni apamo no
anti de bia ye pamo no of really rejected
no I
the first one onya yes onya sa rejection na secondly nso no osan benya sa emotional torture no ewo ho say mekura no after all me ko nipa mu a nipa mpema asam
no correct
the side nipa ni say no say onyankopon anga na dom na odinyi a so de kwa ware mu a so na adweye ne say odaso tu obi nchen
some psychological and emotional trauma no adwene pa because sometimes no say aya movie empekasa mpenipa mu a aya feel say it can be easily fixed but enya de a obetimi ama nipa na sesa that say nipa na ankasa timi finding the willpower to do so and almost so a ye bully no right to say you go school bi wo hono ma ni fie sika ni honom omo ofri hia mu enti ne ntade kro de ko abontin no ne school no na enhye de nya yi nti no se ne oka so obi owi ade yetimi ma ne din na ode anyi no obi won so a wonko wi ahwe je se abusua wo fri mu ene ye de ato ne din anase sika ni na abusua mu ne ye de ato ne din nti no every time bia no isolate na obi so wo honom a onye ne hu ni right insecurity and also say and also to me play major part in it
and great obi so ho a de ma otumi ye ne say na wo for to me ebia me fan say bia osua no na bia ne family no ska enim ntamutumi ma na adwen say hey afia ye ana abena ana kwa me ye de ye anwenfo abaka say ye de ni ska o nti man ni obi nkodi agro na wan kohwe ni bibia ngu amaje ye ho
yes hi sis
nti sa adwen na abusua no ebe man ni tiri ebe man no odi tu ni tiri mu a na adwen ye ne se so pia bonten a obekwa kohwe obi ade agu
no crab brother kwabna pampa do akam asemo
abakohwe sa obi ade agu nti ande sa na te ade a ene onkwa abonten kra
ampa
ene wakoka obi ade agu nti we no so aye another aye abusua no tumi de to obi tirim ana obi adwene mu ana obi akoma mu a eba ne se so oduru baabi na ese se oka no ho ko nipa mu mpo a ontumi nko.
Oh Jesus.
Because ye da hye ase aka kire ni se ye de ye fie no ohia na wo mu o ye mpa ye ho asem nti no o ko no fa wo ho kosonson ho o di kosonson ho no e bia na ye spani ankyere ne se e bia hweniye na wankoye ade bia eye bibia enye but onu te se ye se kosonson ho no
no
cry and ye se nkofo okwa a se manko bia menkosi obi ade
no cry
ne wo se mikobi dia me ho bepin obi ama odi yemfie ohia no aka kire yen se mo ye ahiafo asefo
ampa
enti wanko bia wanka bi na odi ahye no ho na odi ahye no ho ebi nso ho a abrabomu no enimo bebre etimi sisi a ema ebinom nso etimi beye saa antisocial no
no cry
aha edibe bebre no mo title compound house ana fi edibe bebre ewo mu no aya na niam bi sisi ewo mu a saa niam na esisi wo mu no obi gina bonten a etumi esi na dwene mu ama eno so tumi ama ne ye unsociable wahu ama muti efie no ebi o ho a saa nipa no etumi eka bom bo se nipa mionu na miansa bi na o maka bom na bia bibia omowo na omo de huru baako so omo de huru baako na omo de huru baako na de ogina bonten no nso ehu a na se me se na me nko biom me se me nkaka bio ene ye huru me
no cry
aha enti saa niam wo nyina keka bomu a ema obi ema ne kwan ema otumi enya saa adwen no ehye no ho obi ho a ebia na ohunu se ana oni obi kodi agro bi ana onipa ne ka asem bi ekire no obetumi ni obi adi agro bi na waka asem bi ya akire
Safu where he was wakunta baso oh sorry go ahead
so oni obi kodi agro na oka asem bi ya kire wo a ye wo warifo bebre wo ho a amaka asem bi akire omo kafo a akire no omo kafo ni pese one ne kokrom nanso ontumi enene nko ntime ni kan fa ware yen hyase aha me enhwe de etumi free mema no akotia omo yere nom bema bi wo ho a obetumi aka che na yere se wo de wo ya tete kwa pa assemble kwa ne de ekozi
oh Safu want to think
me te won kana ayi na aha
welcome odo ye mu challenge ye ma kwa ba kasa
wahu se awarifo bi ene niku ana ne yere otumi ka asem bi saa kire ne se wo de wo ya tete kwa pa jama ya nditi wiye ene saa nsem bi tete saa ka ho a etumi ma nipa no ebu ne ho se saa na nipa e ka kire me ene o kina bi no me nso mentumi ne no empie
oh wow
aha ebi say West said the last year so effective communication no the same time no West nso a carry power
of course it can make you or break you
aha yes Bible say we shall be judged by our words
no correct
nti de yeka e kire ye ho ana de yeka kire afoforo no etumi ekọ sai niam bebre ewo bibia obi eye ho
Ampa.
Sa pepe ene de yebeka nso atie afoforo nso no ebetumi ama omo nso adwene ho ama omo tumi awura tibia bi a enyemu
Ampa. No dey.
nti ne bo ebri ho a anka obi akon betumi aye bibi but nkofo asama omo ka kire omo nti no ama ahwe omo ase ama omo ntumi enkwa omo num biom
No correct.
aha nti obi betumi aka obi ho a obi kura nya adwene bi se o meye adie bi meye bibi mede mensa beye bibi mede madwene beye bibi mede me nipadua beye bibi na ya ka kire o se wo akola ketekete ye mpanifo mpo ye ntumi anye wo akola na oba beye.
I don't know. It's a big problem. I mean, I don't know why some of us tend to do that because I say now who suppress it nipano. Utna ne bebre so.
Aha. Enti tai course say ye friend say akola bi wo a ebia no Nyankopɔn adom no talent bi say onum kasa. Enti oduru mpanifo mu a na okasa ne kasa na se ne se de esitie enti no aya na ma nkofo penasem.
No correct.
Sa asem na nkofo pen no eduru ba bia oban say abusua kro na ofiri mu na no ana asole kro na ofiri mu na no ana be ko ofiri na asole ekwan bi so na mo de omo sa pa na pampam tena se
We are crab bonnet.
o ba da ben
When he said
so enti bra omo ye na sa tena se o ba da ben no afi ohu nipa ye ne se ase ne buru nsam nti esi ni kwan ewo bibia nipa ya afi opese okomu bia na esi ni kwan efi se me kwa kokan ye beka kire me se mentena ase
no correct.
nti ade nti ana mentena ase kra me nko biem mesuro nipa efi se nipa ana onya kwan wo me ho a obeka kire me se mentena ase nti therefore matena ase.
Oh, that's bad though. That's very bad.
So enti aya na tedo bia se medical kan enya aware mu nkwa but yen life mu na kasa na esi
no correct. Na so for mfitiasia no ka so obi wo ho no ma na or disable be say obi bia na Oshano is bebre and I say we're deforming in some way, we're disabled in some way. But say obinsu our pro one so no so I want share them penny pen because they get anxious. I na and you know or kasa crampo na ebi wo ho no ma or twemma, right? So almost no ebi mutimi isolate yourself from society because on person obekasa no obi besre no
no correct pa aha also when there ke bekasa I no ho natural deformity bi a ono so no aka no woni kasa mu
no correct
if some baby no sa ni pa mo tisa na ya no mu kasa ase na ebinim esre won so ebinim esre won nti sa esre na ebinim esre won na omo de omo kasa na emma no esre omo no
yeah
so the wadi kan no ekwan ebisu no emma no kwan emma ne nko nipam if you say na ono ne kasa emu emma
no correct
aha ebi mu dia eye so sibia say obi okra ba gisa obo ono anensa ho ansa na watumi akasa
na asa ne sre ho
no correct na boy ba akwa de enu on de ba odin nsa ba ko si ni mo mas no de ba ko si ni si obi ogu otopan na nsa na watumi akasa.
Oh my gosh, that's hard.
Ni ba we say no say woni na akofa adamfo a ana asa busuafo hia ana asa oman ni hia ana asafo bi hia ebe na ni wu say obekwa fi say obeka asam na ebinim be say omutu ya asere
so my master I know that because like I'm just imagining what's happening and then me fan say nipa etwa say obi asi ni trase na osre I mean so obi sre wa unhu so sre because we see ni trase kwa ne shoulders no aha na bet no hu se wo so etu hu se nipa na esrew right
no correct
since be obi opo hudo na very distinctive no omo mpe nipa mu kasa ena obi nso wo ho asofo nso so obi nso wo ho a abufuo wo ne so pa nti no onimu kasa ne kasa nye de send your can say words are powerful no be wo ho no enche na ne bu afunti no ko nipa mu a wo ye angel but say wo fear yen kan kese
no crepa said ye and that's a friend saying unsociable life we no affecting your baby
no correct
affecting your baby nti said ye di kan no say obi e wo ho a na ontumi control no ho a said o sika na no ontumi control no ho obibi ho a saa de pe ko no eno so tumi etumi eye ne saa because bra wantumi an control no bi obeka kasa bi ana obeteki action bi na action no obeteki no the next day and the next 2 days no it is still in his or her memory say hey to me na me kan asem we say dey be me kwa wantin kra dey be na monfo bi humi
oh wow and you have action afa
and the one here ya na sa aniwo we ekwa akira say to me kwa amabra ono akasa entimi mfa nche no ho wahu another cause no say obi enya aniwo bi na say aniwo na wanya no ono akasa no if the person cannot forgive him or herself ade bi awaya etimi sin kwan so obeko nipa mu there was a time me kan bibi wa ha say na ye ne abrantie bi eti na abrantie ne ye no na wa adwuma mu yenso yakwa adwuma na ye mpontam na negere ahuba ba ye 3-4 months enti akwara no esu na abrantie no fi adwuma bai aba na yire so ene se wa bade na agi akwara ye na menya kwan ko dware mra abrantie nso agi ne bayi afi na yire so ko dware abo 45 to 1 hour na oba ne mai 45 minutes to 1 hour
hey adan wa ya
na oba ne mai nti akwara ni su na ba man se dabi mekọ ho akwakohwe ade pe ko asinti a na yire maaye na oye se aba bi sa na yire se den na fi oti sa se kasa obi nso kasa a ne se be ma e wa adwaye ho won se Ghana ye aya na yesi dan na dan ni wa baabi e bi na dan ni wa baabi na adwaye no nso wa baabi nti okoye no a okohwe ye no no ehun say eni bi kasa se be ma ne e wo ho o try ya na fi o pim gate no o pia gate no na fi omusu pia ba ti be ma ni be hun say all this while no sare yini kudware a wo de okoye wo adwaye ho kikiri na o force ya nti obema foforo a say oni na yire ehye adwaye a oni na ye de omo be ye no be ma ni fa hu dwane ye na ya hanu se ye wo aduro bi wo ho a se adwaye eye fi a ye tai edi twitwi na ne din de akasha enti omo no mpesa omo sire oba no se otwamu a omo ntimi kan direct ne mo ba ko se adwaye na ba ko saje so akasha.
Wow, that's very terrible. You Shankar, welcome, brother Kofi Boate, welcome.
So
that is so bad.
I said, I go for a dry jointy. Gan any be ban on was this house to ban or ball a dry honor. I didn't go for that anything. Until there was a time. None you could also Asha says I also a young massam. Na dana obani mani probably area of way. Nere ho say nuku ye ma asam na ko so pesa ka che nuku say manu aduane awia de time atwa o se ono se be ma ne ko se oba a ono so ye nimu ne say oba no so oku o ono se ko se ne nchen a ono so dindindin afi oba ne jan say wahu we me na me koya ya anke fe me dwaye so hu
yeah some
ono koya bi de amanfo hia na ambo ono koya bi na amfo na dwaye but nuku koya de obi anka hwe nti sa dwaye no ebe gbo ni tirim say ohun se nuku na ba foforo kwa akombo a ontumi nka.
Oh wow, that is bad. But so for what can about say partner be a socially awkward, right? They might be shy. Ewo so mbeko ni pema na say a trauma be a omako through a due to emotional and psychological trauma, right? And a being so we talked about disability. Ebiana to say ne na say ekura toto na ho anase obi wo ho no ma wotogum anase obi wo ho no ma opro hodro ne hodro no opro no to say very extreme. Obi mtumo wo ho no ma omo fere ade completely. Ena ye obi mo nso a omo no to say selective selective person. On shadani nipa bebre nkasa enti okọ nipa mu anase enkomo bi ikoso a wontimi enye part of the conversation isa ne lack of effective communication no enti esa akrampo no omo mo no ho no be feel say oh ebi nipa e won nipa enso na ebi a ne kasa mu na enye oye non-verbal wontimi identify to say cues to be non-verbal cues, because it's sometimes now I say couples ni ni etimi can some chere ho meboa.
Yeah, right.
And they be months no they just have like body language, is just kind of awkward, right? Because obi betimi akọ a party na oni obi any share ebia sa nipa no osre all the time, but say betimi aba say meni obi ani ahia na nipa na esre a adwen beba metim say akoye wo pemi ana said dey na ha akoye osre ehwe me onim say meni na nam nom na adinti no sometimes so a prejudgmental so no etimi ma nipa bi etimi withdraw from society or more isolate himself, because obi wo hono ma on per se and some people no we also talk about anger. Obi wo hono ma ebufuo nti no obekwa abonten akoka asem bi a it will put people off completely enom ne ade and obi nso wo hono ma sofo wasua saade no oye hia anasa ahia ye can say ahia on penipa
ano ahia
oye ahia on penipa and to say nipa ba ne ho ana wotete ne ho ase ono no ye onu ne sen wo kwan bi so nti no te say wo de na wo ne ho ana abetena me nchen nti no it goes different ways no me ade. Oh, since I atobra o dende. Since I atobra say it's a man's world. Hey Charlie, some and at the four no months be fun. So since I by the no akami asem. The second book number, The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. And then they might get in the right since I atobra na say me title. The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. And you know, Amazon. Mo shopping with Amazon. Mo konkoto mo die. Ni support. Mr. Lee Patterson. Mr. Lee, welcome. Welcome. And you know, Mr. Lee, and you know, to say like obinsu ohonoma on person be share ne partner no with the world. Or person isolate or yana ne ho kafo no so no on kwa bonten, because I mean in some cases meji say there's nothing wrong with ebia two partners back we sociable na baako shy baako mpe nipa mu say bi obekwa abontin a nipa kakra bi na wo honom. But it becomes a problem when it's like it's being done intentionally, like nipa no ahye da pa no say or restrict wo from going out, and I say wo from being associating with other people, because socialization skills no ehu hia ewo ya brabo mu ana
dokre say ayitina ye kese empepi no say na bidi kan no aya na eye obi afe say obetumi de ne partner apia bontin ana obetumi di na chia
no correct
so untumi amfa o partner enchia ana untumi ne mfa nkwa bontin a adwun bebe ne ba ne tirim
no correct
I want my side, I want my side.
I ask some more.
So, Bama be honest. I want to know. Nasa one for Nanchia. The Banitrimani say, Ebia with Bakwana, who Nina, who to bum and not to bum. I want to be on who Quenchiano. One in the movie.
No, and the AC make cry to me pain. Prior to getting married.
To bam na two ya o dinu ko na kasa o feel shy say o dinu be chia so wuku nti ba ta na anytime bia no o kasa yan kwa wontin house we o dimi ko on fa me nchia, because me so be man me smile ready say e bia da no kwa me feel say oh ma did them
what's ya
and then kwa there I'm expecting my wife to or say or chere no dobi I dey chere me awa fufuru eni na nkofo hu say this is my wife, you go do her wanye
not just obano onya appreciative and onya appreciative of nikun and answer to say nikun no or the nikun ni chere na ni wo say nikun ni pass messy
I think I dream I obey trim sir. The same thing is happening to ma. So Obia went or do what she say be a whoop and now yere. Now we do Joma to me for Ninchiano. The first thing or come the dream say, no appreciative. Man.
Wow. Interesting.
And you go share anybody at Sana. I feel for the rest of the years, Namoba Tanasa worry for no. What I would know, oh, party, uncle. What I said, more uncle, because on this all pay. Oh, who people you didn't cheer, didn't what should I say? Meirini and Amikuni in there, a blue heart, Obian Fanum, Obian Tiny baby.
Hey, now so for say best answer that itself no a stressful situation.
Annie, say, oh, say, only Pabian, I'm found to do it here. Say, if I said you, any much air grandpa, or no first say, or Mr. Said, and Missy Born and who have friend. So, it's a good to me for no and travel for say, Minion ye, Meirin ye, Mikun ye, ultimate for Inchia, dear. Now, sir, emotional torture and emotional events when I can. No, what I say, money, we know.
No credit.
So, now what I say, money be. And the dear man, pan, a woman won't tear. Obi to me, I'm from Unquanipum and Conquisia.
Wow, what the wow.
Because anybody never said about Nancy, who was sure be or hard, yeah. About Kojina TV and no, I shall say, or Shannon, and as a Bakoja, you hear him. No, I chef from near head to toe, and I'm baby Achia. And I'm anyway nothing. These are the questions, only for the baby son. The more obisa no questions no. Na fi ama o sha say o tweba nachi obisa no ana me kon ye tintintia. Ana me kon ye tiatia.
Na self-confidence no take off form.
Take off form.
Wow.
Esa ni chia ba ku be wan fa na nchia nti.
Yeah, someone as sister Aisha Ankreka say asama wo kan say nipa no be kire ne do. Enye efie nkwa na obekire ne do ba wo kwa abonten a obekire wo do say okay o mi kun ni ana say me yiri ni ami nipa nipa yeah funny. We are funny in some ways because it says that me feel say oba wo kware be ma na se be ma kware oba na se eye wani wu se wo de ne kwa abonten a wo de ne be kira mansa se wo ho kafo ni a, then you shouldn't marry the person in the first place. And I said date the person in the first place. Why are you with that person? But ye kromu for ba ye nim ye hu binom e ma ni bebre okoware a eye sika ejapade e material things ahofe ena entino ne kese anasema emeboa because we have hidden agendas enom ne ade entino to say nipa say no, of course they're going to cause their partner to be socially awkward, unsociable, because some no kwabontina won fa me enchira adenti na yese medi wachi ne moko ehun hia
ani nti afi o man say afi abontin a na ebe fi me say me nkwa abontin biom afi efie no nso nkofo ebeba ho bia mo ba ho anokwa no ompie because say de odini kwa abontin o ye no osusu say sa na obe no vie so ehun nkofo betumi anya visitors, all right, but obo say be man na mo ho akosia fa nsuo bi ma ho huei abena fa nsuo ma onya di nsuo ba finish wa wie okọ so ehun ontumi enchira na foforo say oh meyire ni o kese oni ade bia oye amankofo akura hu say ne yire ni so ehun ka ba ni sa no a eba ni sa pe ubon say ne yire o se ni kuo say dey si kan yan apart from say onye sa de no okurum no ebedu abi na ebe efie nso ubon say nkofo ba ne nche akra po ntumi mfa ni nche say me ku ni o ana me yire ni ana me dofo ni ana me maame ni. There was a time odan ha bi si maame bi ewo ma fe but na sa maame no asa onye normal na onyame ya na dum e ma ne ba ko ekodi nkran ya na wanya sika na onye namfo eye sikafo nti eye ba odan ha odini maame ni aba ko na odini aye ne maame no so ho.
Oh my.
Yes, tini maame ni ani wu ye no na okacha de namfo se ni maame ewu.
Oh,
enti ochacha mo nna ni nyina o be ye ye ni nyina.
Oh my.
Dan so ye no abrante ne board na ha ebe ye ne hu bia nkasa na maame ne de onu se ne ba maame na ase na adwen enye no onu se ne ba nti no
oh
onna ase okoba nyina o hwe ne din okoba nyina o hwe ne din nti we no friend say nti ase omo nsanwa bi ana obi ka say onipa osimasi ni maame no owu ye no ye ma ne ska sei ona ni maame nti odiba ko no sori ye okwakoje ska no na ni maame no sori say o kwan o maame ba na ewu nya maame ne me hey abrante ogboa ni maame ne me wate.
Oh, Brady. And how can he do that? That's really sad.
The nam for the share my mean any no share abrante na nimu no. No mo say dabi. The oda ho ni mo no animu na e different.
Wow.
And no the all kasa ne ba no. Onu mom e na eye ne maame ampa. So ahun. It is how you go we say no. Sanye say bia e bia mfa say one way the other and say na adwene no ehun baabi na bi tum hia. Aka no anu no. Ye amoba ha omo mfa ni nchia omo hu sam maame ni.
Now, so from Pacho, in terms of say I can't wait say socially awkward, partners, and I say unsociable partners, I know say we mentioned about disabilities. So I just want to put this out there because sometimes it can be whether say your partner does have actual mental health or developmental condition, right? Now some of this developmental condition, you know, it revolves around adult ADHD. All right. And then we have Asperger syndrome. We also have social anxiety disorder. Social anxiety disorder, no, like sometimes, you know, the way their thinking process goes, you know, obi wo no ma wo feel say okwa abonten na se ewia bona obenane. Obi so hɔ no ɔfo so ɔkɔ abɔnten na ɔkɔfa dua so a edua ase a edua no bebu abɔ no. I mean, these are like real vivid like adwea ɛkɔ nipa ne tirim. Obi nso wɔ hɔ no ɔfo sɛ ɔkɔ abɔnten na ɔkɔtwa lɔɔre kwan mu a car bɛbɔ no nti no, they have this extreme thinking process. Nti no, some of them no ɔmo hia a medication to kind of suppress some of that anxiety. Said that you been so on more full say opia bontin. Just say every time biano they think about bad things happening. It affects ne partner no ne partner na ekwa abontin kurampo na no odimrika akoso ne partner ni mu say because of full say ne partner ne ekwa abontin a they will never come back. You know, something bad is going to happen to them. Some of them, no, omajuma yesemu effect omajuma omu school komu. And you know, sometimes, you know, like I think say couples or like people in general, we need to pay close attention, not to prejudge our partners, like unsociable behavior or socially awkward behavior, because some of them can be in connection, will be a factor to mental illness, mental health, or like, you know, developmental condition. So when it comes to that, we have to kind of separate from we have to separate that from there and not make a mistake and, you know, make our own conclusions, because a lot of times, you know, our sister Aisha and Sudi Biabetua say into my main kind so not to us my suffer. Brother Nana Sante Yama Wakwava, we said Daniel late bebrisa. I see I'm late, oh, Auntie and so for greetings to you all. Greetings to you also, and it's good to see you, Brother Nana. I know, right? Sister Aisha Ankara said, thank you, Sister Love. Oh, thank you. Symptoms of social anxiety include worrying about speaking to people, dreading social events, avoiding eye contact, and low self-esteem. I mean, very much so. They will just, you will be standing with them 1 second, when they see more people coming, they will disappear. Some of them will go and hide and put their hands in their ears, even the noise, the sound, people talking, you know, it's hurting their ears. You know, they feel like something is going to happen. Some of them also hear a lot of things. So it's not easy for some partners, some individuals, you know. Mr. Lee Patterson said, a man who is not socialite will not easily allow his wife, Mr. Lee, will not easily allow his wife, but will prefer her to be like him. Oh, yes. No, correct. This becomes a problem for the woman. Many a times she will try to live under that umbrella, but inwardly becomes a pressure in her. Oh my gosh, Mr. Lee, what can wow? Your friend is saying, "Shuffle." My main cousin said, "The end man but not." Young go back to what Mr. Lee put there, because it's a major issue. If you can deal with me, you have to become like as me. Not to say like not controlling normally will escalate to. Sister Sage Williams, greetings to Sister Adwoa and also for Okoso and the beautiful people aboard. Greetings to you as well.
Greetings to you too, mommy.
I'm advertising. Sister Monko Sister Sages Share.com. Na Monko Tono authentic merchandise. Ni shirts, no t-shirts, nice t-shirts, no reasonable price, jewelries, in kun and like we need to support each other. And to suffer. Mr. Lee Asama working. Mr. Lee, hey, you go and bring stuff out to. So Asama, Mr. Lee came. Hey, idea. It's very deep. Yes, sir. Man, to say, no, manage the crampo one free sardine. Obeya, so or ban, so no, say or no. So and who a partner bisa a come na be fast wa ubetimi a change sa setting no na won so be awkward
so that Mr. Lee kan no e pepe no se nifa bebrempo enante cha aya no musuba ne ya akwose
ya semonti wukun subanya na so yiri subanya na wo welcome not to say you coming to be the same
yeah the aya na ewo mu say oh ade ba ko ne say e ma bebre wo a omuntumi mbi omo sa culture of silence na e da ho de da no it's still a holdi ma bi e wo baby
no correct
it ma ka say e bebre mu ha so baby anu e din kakra pe say oba we or oba akuku ni
Mr. Lee, I'm poor, but as I was saying, Mr. Lee said, if an introvert man woos an extrovert woman, they need to work on this in the middle so that the man will learn something new. In life, we need to try things when it comes to relationship because the road to it is long. Mr. Liampo, to say obey my own pekasa ni obo pekasa to say me Adwoa say, hey, Miku. He cannot suppress me. It is a say no. I say, to me, if you can beat them, you join them.
Join them. Oh, I adikasiye. One say pen say the American can remember we bro ho am da so share maso at this time say one or we bebre ye de call religion mu a religion bebre be ka say ba ye fa ma me fa Christosum de akwa ndi kan ebi no say Bible say oba nkyerechire eni kwan say oba ekyerekire na omo de sa and on the other side no so many regions or her.
Mr. Lee,
any class of by say, any class about for her. I think Bible then and our canumpono. If you don't tell us, I said, Paul said, Sir, about we be on Gobis and Newton. It is idea no everything before we are agreeing with them. Say, Sana men, a catch of men about Timmy Sikawaro. No, Michelle Ramon. What to Sikawaro mean to know? Sabe say you go di aduane e ba meyefu mu atu a na sabe so ko di na me so meyefu tu well enti ya na mesali asan o kan ye no e ma bebre o ho a awu pese omo yire no eti o masam but omo de omo pese o meti o yire masam
ampa na ebi won so a omo asam a omo pese o tie no nyansasem bi anim ena enfam enkoso bia nso ma wa brabom
dabi when we say you remember we go omo ye manso twefo you remember we omo ye manso sa oni uti oni afofo ti face si a na wo oba no wani ambre pa obetumi ni feofo nyina ya aka oso no okaka oni sa akofo ni kodi nkomo say me na mbe do ba ha once ameni we ya aka de so so ni ya aka
ensem hu me to say that no so for to say and no maybe sa no ekuma to say like we are bema na ana say even madam fo na wo busa me sa de na it gives me a vivid picture of ni pesua woye. Ekyere se unyansa wo fom. Ena afen so no te say umpe nipa ena umpe miye mu because say woni obi nkasa anansa woni obi enya adwen a eno nkyere say wo limited understanding no. I have to bring myself down to where you are. Ye mema ni bebre nti saa ne omanase ene ye ma ni bi no nso no omo nti ase I mean ye ma ni bi no they allow omo mo ho kwan ema omo mema suppress omo I mean ebetimi abasa ne ntiti ye mu anase nipa bi oni omo enante anase nipa bi a omo tie omasem because enye nsem nyina na wotie yese wode ye adwuma what even some papa cry tia and my discussion ye to say the yakana obi afano say would dream na answer na will be apply in your life you have to make sure say what tiasie because who ya there na won tiasie result a wo benya no emwa wo kwan bia pastor P ni o then they pastor P the knowledgeable one pomo to say Pastor P said greetings so Adwoa and Sopho including all the lovely people here. Greetings to you also Pastor P.
Thank you, Mama.
And you know and you be sana ya sometimes me nipa omote sano. Don't ask me to not talk to your friend, to not be around certain people. Esa say wuni nipa nenka. Mami amenfa ma adwen. Let me allow me to make the mistake because most mistakes are good. That's how and me program sister Aisha Ankra can sembi. Or say wohoka for say wotimi accept your imperfection because our imperfection it gives us the opportunity to do better. Until when you make mistakes are meant to be happen. Sometimes we make decisions and answer choices now. It's not the right thing, but at the moment we thought say we have made the right decision. So say yeah dear be now koya yenya say you be blaming other people and I see a bit tie obi a oma enkoswomba si etimi tina se ne adwen ho sa ade a me ye ade enti na ma ne baasa anko yi ama me gimi a na se some unwise or unintelligent or unintelligent person bi a metie no obi a wonim nyansa bi a metie no na ama me akọ make mistake na se me nyansa me ni ade a mention enti na ama makoye say no. And then you work on your problem. So, but you move bebre, see, we have our parents to blame. We have some of our friends to blame. To say me to one of madam for a cancer so much remi. Minimi kuenya kasakasa. Mani, mamemu anyedu. Makoka che madam for akache me say, oh, and you say, who kwa say ya, jano, because one found ko baby. Na me sumi Jimmy me koko ja mi kun na afi de akire mi hu me kwase amaya amesim madam for ne ma mi ja no na wo drink kwa akire. You did that on your own because at the end of the day who made the final decision? You did. Ain't and you maybe when we do now we have to really use our critical thinking. See am I adwin ye adwuma. Yeah, may I you been making so many mistakes because when our partners are not sociable now, we have to figure out why is that. Mr. Lee spoke about introvert and extrovert. Like you have to balance it out. How do an introvert and extrovert person live peacefully? And we do have a lot of I have a lot of friends that they are opposite of each other, and they're working now. No, things are changing. No, it's a lot that we need to work for. We need to make our own Prince Charming and princesses. Some people I can't repeat them because I want people to understand. Say, "Obi any baby, Yesu yenya Christopher Yesu mfiri soro emma say wawawe nkoye wayi wo hu ka fo subanye anase osubanye no obe fix yama. We need to stop looking for people to fix our problems. We need to start fixing our problems and talking with one another, not talking at each other, talking with each other with better understanding. And so for so may never not say I have to go a rogue.
I don't know. I don't know. Also, the ye no. You say ye mu binum ehu ye nyu onyam ane de ewo ye mu. Sa eniama eye unsociable eye amanfo ye. Ama ebinum bebre wo ha omo wade pa bi omumu a omo ntumi nnanadi.
No correct.
Because questions ba ko ewo mu ewo so obi eye sa ha de no say etumi si onipa ko no kwan from ebia bibia nkobetumi aye.
No correct.
Because yamane nko nipa mu na okosua bibi na de woni mu no nso ade aboa afoforo. Enti san ko fana koye say abrantie bi a Bible kan ho asam Yesu kan ho asam say oje talent ba ko nanso wantimi afa nkoye adwuma. O kan Bible ne say Yesu say na onipa de ka say media misuro menim say me koye adwuma na anya yi ankofo ba sere me. Enti me de ma de na sie o ba agyewa de and Jesus Christ catch and say wo ye wicked servant. So, but the wickedness now, I'll be a wicked servant because of not on your sociable. So now on your sociable, and go when you be actually and say, okay, if you have this $2, $2 no, be a pocket yes, how do we say, and a yes, how do we say, and the Obenya and home for so. But on the team, yeah, and say, and go for the bracelet, and what the Oyama will be $10 no, or the amount $2, then I'll be to the you cannot do anything with this $2. And design a tell there, faculty baby, don't come, bam, baby, any power cry. As I would know, there's nothing good in you. This $2, no, you cannot use it for anything.
So,
when is someone for Papa? Where is someone for? What do you want to mean? Yes, whoa, now what do you can't be whoa, who do you say? I did that. Sadia no able to me. I can ask my friend. I may say to me yesterday, you know. They were raising I.
And so for Sister Aisha de Ayebia to one, Sister Aisha said, it is great to set boundaries in relationship. They say I so agree, Sister Aisha, and thank you for enlightening us with that. Lack of boundaries. Adebia relationship ne aware bebre among friends, to say partners, you know, abusia. Lack of boundaries. Ewum pa esa say yemu bebre yenim kasapane kasade. Eka yemu bebre yesuro ye pasam surasam. Yemu bebre say yeni ye ho kafo anase ebusuani bi anase adamfo wo problem a yesuro say ye be kanipa nanim ba nipa ni wo no ma ne ye kanipa ne ho asem e kire obi foforo emreku a de woni no wo asem no ono no wonim de ekoso enti no amansan hu ono a ne ye de yani tu ehwe nipa no anase prejudgmental ni ajudge nipa say oh nipa asumesi nikun we asi won nyenyenyenyenyenyenye wa abuse no ensem a enimu no eno na ye kromufo bebre no ye soso ye pe ye promote so enti no I feel say most times you know we create our own worst problems within our relationship ne ya worry esan say ya no nsem a ye beka She said, so what can't say $2 in $10. There's a big difference, $8. But obi bet me and make it $2. Or the nyansa dream, if you nyansa, and I send school a dream because sometimes I see a obi bet me a bookworm, and so nani Jimmy cry saying, Obi I won't go school that. Nyansa, you have to like acquire that. Obi wa hono ma, wa ye penyin to, and so no, woni nyansa. My beautiful, knowledgeable sister Angela Ba Yamawakwaba says, "You who watch it? You saw for sister Angela Ba HL." And you know, most of the time, no, say when we don't set boundaries, and what your relationship, and I see a worry, even your friendship with you, for. If there's no boundaries now, and now you see lack of respect, lack of support, lack of understanding, lack of commitment, lack of compromise. I can go on and on, no loyalty. There's so many betrayal, a lot of things going on. It's not saying to me, adapt it. Certain coping skills. I mean, effective communication. I just feel that every single person needs to learn effective communication and active listening. Because this is a wunimu kasa wadumamu ube have a problem. Wunimu kasa to say woko event and also woko public places, when you socializing with some people now, interacting with people now, once and be the whole event, the whole room, everybody will go silent because of some be a wokai. And to say a lot of times, and I think say yenum bino ya no kasa any suben bia ya adapte any ahoya to say yemu bin penipa enum ne ade no to say we limit certain people we buy a society mu community mu a say we was sika we put you up here we ni sika we dey chese wunye nipa aboa krempo yebu aboa krasen wun nipa na wuni sika no, which is very bad. And I think that some of our poor characteristic, and also it develops. So you said a lot in the beginning, and we just need to do better, to help each other, to support each other, encourage each other with positivity. Even who can for crowd who say baby I went through no or brand new men koye and I say want me the more encouragement no pushing no support and yes we pushing it to the breaker or be stressed and I said depressed. But be considerate of people's feelings emotionally, psychologically, because a lot of times we damage our husbands as women, and a lot of men also damage their wives, girlfriend, boyfriend, family members, children growing up. And I think that all around, everything that we do, is connected. Nti si esua kasapa ene kasade won fa nya 419 say we dey ebe encourage nipa, because nipa ye hu hia ye den so ye nam no ne ye ntimi nwe ana say me bo asofo
ameno well say dey ba ko ni say aye dey te bia oboni kasa bi say no condition is permanent.
No correct
bia na bia ko hu onipa ni say ofi ohia busua mu no ankyere say obetina ohia ni mu saa.
No correct.
Aha. Me yi sa de me ma me fa ne titiru ekoso e wasetena nyina mu. Yetimi mani pe bebre efi sa ti bi obi o ha e bia okohia obi from nowhere. Ana bia onipa no so ayere ne ho anan no so abaye somebody.
No correct.
Enti obi tumi de said that me di kan obi tumi de past life, because na wo kura wo ye nipa tabi man kofo wa ma ha nka wo ye hwan
na some
so the moment I be kasa asa won pe oba prevent nipa no from having a social gathering behind one here over connect. Abrabono into a and a baby and so a bria when you couple to me a ye obi edimo obi sa omoano. I just said, oh, woe be a bit I said, oh, your bema, maybe a wabwa, you warrior and maybe on ya, you so much more school. You may have to go to medical school, where real school, where penny warrior to find, what's a be a nebia, Sabrina more you know, or banner man be a discover where you do a crossing. And Tabia, I send be our first nine on this candidate. Otuno Bobaya, no idea because we niska.
Okay.
And then you may have also a baby when you become a grand and son. And also, I guess I will bear man, what do I dream about one number 2 baby? And this Sabrina said, they can. Why would you say, Opa, which in West, no, the shots as a chinchana or such in as not say, Massa. Chinyan do mean to mean shots, yes, sir. Don't put me under your umbrella.
Evangelist Benkusi, welcome. So for earlier now, Kasano, Pastor P said, software is really speaking the truth about what we think people might say.
Okay. But I say,
Evangelist Benkusi, I'm sure I want to say. Yeah, some more.
So, I don't get a chinchana within a show. But there's almost like this type of condition as a son. I think I said, maybe I'll be on Salintan. But the members I can say, Sabrina, who no, Nebia on your piano, and over your bia, man fair no answer a movie.
But software no na your society ni your community ya the one we always bring the past. Say bia when you be a school. Not time amuko school, maybe around that time, no, you was really struggling. You know, there were instances now we be say you're not proud of, right? Fast forward when your baby is, you know, that time na betremu afena ujafo betina ho no ma baby new maybe ma just say ensem fata. I don't know. So, but that's what we do. Pull down syndrome. Your society, the percentage is really high. And obi wahonoma wo use sa strategy na anya adwuma say no ofa kwan bi so a disrupt woni wo honkafo relationship amoye se woni honoma me say no seminifia and Pastor Patience I can't ask them way, Pastor P I can't ask them way pen. And when the program so and what kind you know, I was like rejoicing behind the camera because I do the same thing. Seminifie Madam for enya dia wo ba be sramikun seminifia if I'm not home. You have no business coming to my home. And as a means minifia Mikun or no sanadamfo, you're not coming here. Share, send your nipa who and yeah, Juma crap. And I mean, Mikun, Mrs. You know, Crisscross will say, if I'm lying, our whole family knows, say, we'll buy a fee. Nasa, Uber ringy bell. One friend said, we'll buy an ringy bella. Obi any other, you also could be a pona. You have to call to let us know. So when I will ring a bell, no, and I said, "Won't be fear." I say, to say like there has to Sister Aisha kind boundaries. You have to set boundaries because won't me shall feel fear. Ufitin ya John. Now we'll buy a honum. When him the mayor, be a certain feelings. I'm doing some things. Now we'll be interrupting me. So we have to set boundaries. We have to do things in the because you see okuku seku nipa rough. I don't deal with sa and your man. I don't say, oh, madam for menini boko siata fre enti mini hokro betimi abesra me kun. Hi, chia. Aputo, it's not happening. Not in my house. No way.
Say yes he can. Say ba say e bia onyame afa oso abo obi a. Man fa sa de preko no enhye odipa kon no so. E ba sa no a. If it's a brand no ampe wasam ebio. Especially yehi ebirifo. When we say ya ware a yan ware e ma yen ho aye ho. Ya ware e de abusua ka ho.
No correct.
Until the moment obey wadwen say uku ana oyire na onye neti no ubu na animtia no ana o kanisha no kai hu say e be affect sa family no. Aha. The be here say esan say wono umu anipa onye na ekọ ana onye na ebanti no uhu na busuafo a it is like awunyina are the same.
Yeah.
Aha. I say omunya the same. Omunya the same dia. And yet sa abusua ni nyina nso no dakwa beba hu no omuso betu aba so. Ne so omutu ba so a na omu no be si akan na afi ema okwan ema wo mpie because sa abusua mu ni nyina tu ba so a dede ne ho ne ma na ebeba wo so e wo fie ho no. Ebema wani magu ase. Enti sa ye hwemu a bi ye hu se sa esuban ya eye unsociable no. Ne sunsun sanso ewo mu no eye bebre. Sa bra ye hu niam ahodo a ade bayi. Ye hu niam ahodo a ade bayi. Na ye hu ni say the challenges na ewo mu no eye akese.
No correct.
Challenges na ewo mu ni akese. Na ye hwe the effect nso a ewo obi a onye sociable. The effect nso eye bebre.
Effect no so for so akoken wunim say question neighbor effect na be ni saying Pastor P said if you don't set boundaries now people will set boundaries for you. Very true.
Okay, then
no be determined.
Effect no ba ko any say sir our partner onye sociable na unsociable. Wudi pa na kasa kwa no amanfo e ba won nchen musuru.
Wow. What a wow.
If it's a me ko ni fie yi ni ku ebemuna. Ne yire ebemuna ba dey dey say omuna o. Ayade a ontumi nka no ho nko nipam.
No correct.
So hu onka no ho enko nipam. Ediba bia nso wo ho na woni nipa nkasa e wom say Bible aka nsem bi say kasa wo ne bre. Ana ko mu ye enso e wo ne bre wo ho. But ye woni ba bi wo ho a because of onye e fe say oye unsociable ni ndi no. Ema on namokra pa say first we di kan ema ana eyibi no. Ema namokra po na nipa ntumi emme no enye nkasa. Because the ko mu ye na wa ye no any how onye sociable ni ndi no. Amafo be hu say we o kire no.
Wow.
I did o partner bia na onye sociable bia no. Amanfo a omo ba onja mo so we kura akọ no we wan hwe ne odu okra enipa ordinity ade nikun de bia waka na niwasi ade because said there obi o ha okun ebetumi anase obetumi nga visitor bi the way obet treat no kura mpo no e mo nipa kun na ni gi say de bia no obeba won chen.
No correct.
But here is the case yenya wura fie ho pe obema na say obey onya che obi okwa mpo a ohun say obechi and good morning ti no onya hu wa na akwahye dem.
Hey, asamuni.
So me fan say bia eye ukun adamfo a ana say fan say bia oba ukun ho a odi esan say onya social bonding ti no mama ko share dem ko abeden ko ko do mo kasa do.
Yes, na be awkward. Nipa no onu abe conclude onu na dwen say.
Aha.
We mpem asem ana say ni ku mpem asem. Wow.
Aha. So I need one effect. One effect. Na eba ne sa na sa dipa na ye ka say onya sa ni ntino. Utu me fam elusu ni ba bebre. One challenge e wo mu no. Esen say ukun ana oyere ana o maami ana papa bi enyo social bonding ntino. Ama wo sa dipa no so wo so ulusu ni ba bebre because we say we ukọ ne nchen. Ukọ no okra ne maame ana ne papa na say ne kun no e be ka say bia oni ne be kan asem nti no ne kun no kura enti na nimu man
ampa
na e basa na wo say for share challenge because obi be kan asem say man ko ne nchen o man ko ne fie ho ona onya kodu ne fie ho pe obo ho say ne kun na mu na onya ne hwe ko a ne wa mu na ayo how bebre a ekoso e wo nipa sitinem o how kase pa ekoso nipa bebre awolem Emma ebinum bebre ho omani nje. That is the other one. No. First one is a pamon kofo efiri wo ho.
No correct.
Emma kofo eni nje wo ho say o partner no eye unsociable. Emma wo a wo a de obekase wo sociable no kwa no. Emma for ma wo nchen. If you say ye ni je ni sanke ye ba wo nchen a onkofo no odo muti nyina no ebe welcome yen.
No correct.
But esen say ye ba wo nchen a onkofo a anase nipa na one ne tie no o me nanimu ntinti no ebe wo nso lose nkofo bebre. If you are a businessman you can lose some of your business partners. Oh yeah obi a owo ade bia e man nkofo eben wo a san nkofo ni nya no some of them ebe call machi. If you say we ye ba wo nchen krampo a demeanor from your partner no shows say wono or another on no onye ready so obe accept ni pa bia wo fi ho
Jesus
ana sa ade ba kon so ne say so partner no so enye sociable a one head dey cry it could lead to death.
Wow.
One will say anyway bro ho a omo wo ho na so omo yare na bibi to omo a say the partner ne enye obi obue na no a one shot the kuna did a no dewu.
No correct.
Ha. And you had to say business a brantie bi. Ma kwa do beti ni ho dance na oye carpenter ni. Chris Cross beti ni ho dance. Fine man na one o title ade wo. Chris Cross wo pa.
Okay.
Man yi be yare ye. Ah na o seden ma. Esa na seden ne yiri enye social bonti no. Ono onka nche obi a na ku ni seden. Look when he said them. Answer na niba no house na nneoma ya elite. And this man died.
Oh. I mean funny currency. That's terrible.
Oh, Chris na Chris Cross or carpenter ni na bi o money be ya adwuma na pa na said the man is sere or sere na odi nkomo no na yire ti sa no na yire na action no ana na yire ni suma no e ma obema no ehia ni untimely death.
Oh. That is such a shame.
Enti so we share sa effect we a big challenge e de ma sa onipa bia we ni obiti a onipa no enye sociable so oye wiro so ye wunu o so ye wuku ade bi ko wrong wo ho a one he ontimi bi na no nka
no correct
obaka na no atum if you say onim say onu na kasa no eni ne esu a ekura na ode ye adwuma
ampa no correct papa asama okay akosi pastor patience asema okan so see you lose blessings when you are not sociable.
I know go eti ehun say effect ni there na ka me expect ye ni anu say bebre na e de beba effect no e dawson
no correct
na eye challenge emma onipa bia say wo partner na sa partner no enye social boy say the participation akai ensure ya de bia any kwan say nipa bia didi agro everybody want to be blessed.
No correct
everybody want to be blessed. But you say the opposite of blessing a curse.
No correct.
And to say we obi a we unsociable. Probably no all the curse ebe fie.
Jeez, asemo.
What the curse ebe fie chere say eniema ebi anka obetumi aye emo wonye nsura no. Say the bidi kan no. Talent no odi asie. Talent now odi benya blessing no odi asie because the nyame show mu no ebia na eyade say kokasa kire nkofo na nkofo nsesa omadwen ana many people through your words no could be saved ana so obi okwampo na ebi anka onim business won hwe, but one or two words bi anka obeka no, it will change a person's life. But because we are unsociable no, na waka saa de kon na hye. And he said there many pastor patients here are doing 100% say we obi a we unsociable, who lose a lot of blessing.
No crap,
Who lose a lot of blessing.
And
he sa idea we ya can't to many marriages.
That's why this you guys
onyamichimi shira ana sa cerebral
orange juice or the mango juice.
Mango. Okay. Esanka onyamidi shira binum. Now so because of this attitude.
So sorry, I thought I muted myself.
Sir, because of this attitude, you know, a man never will our blessings no ayra.
Thank you. No crap.
When we say we will be a social boy, at least what to me is share different people. And through interaction, you know, what to me at the full be to me at the baby emani.
But
someone social boy. Kwana Okoso
no crow. No cremu, no crepa. Sister Aisha, Ankara said, or that's it, or sits off with that. And then baby sister Crisscross, or say, you got me shedding tears. He was dedicated, hardworking, and truthful person. May his soul rest in peace. His name was Afo. Oh, that's very sad, though.
Man, said those Tiana because of Nigino said the Nigiri city and to know. Because area, and he saw our partner or Tissa Sahano, or was it in a one? Mammy, so there is no progress in your life. Partner be being your working partner, being whatever partner or the bahonity. Nese on the bahono ayobia or ye unsociable. Didn't say we progress. Ewo baby kwa wotie no. There won't be any progress. Because on no contribution will contribute towards the growth of the marriage. And I said, on the contribution of the towards I represent no more fight for no enye and I said enye meaning never be because of how phobia on social bundino on crampono and business collapse. Because these people they are not friendly to customers.
Oh, but say what you macra.
Anne, the way you how at least maybe a customers need to cry about. Maybe I saw more ask someone who dear go kakra. But on social people we say no. We be want say all those cause who be saying as cry hey. What say what can say be a cry no we muna. And it's I did this no ubelusu customers. If say be a entrepreneur, what will be a way you can lose many business partners and also customers because of some call for winning on social one. Say the medical can Solomon can say there is time for everything. And the young can say men can say I didn't can say can but yeah will be a on social one can say or no dear. Are you difficult to cramp say maybe otino maybe ojina hono maybe odano obi sanasem
no correct. Wow. So for Pastor P said you lose some wisdom being unsociable which is so true. I mean, a lot of times people don't realize. Sister Aisha Ankra said, antisocial personality disorder can lead to mental health because talking is a therapy. Please let us try and be sociable. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Piao. I mean, like, first, so for Sanya and Amekasano, even some of my family members, many omukasa, say me kasadodo. Share. Say maybe be me. Namankasa, that's going to be a big problem because you can develop depression when you keep things inside and not express it. Adia how no one can. Wow. And so be my dear. Say me confront to nipa krono. Me no me nko fan chen o, and me nko gina wachi nko kan ho asem. I will come to you directly because me person who say the will kind mate, and I don't go to that level no. And he said, "Who a problem with me now? Please do me a favor, call me and talk to me about it productively because when you acquire knowledge, we develop wisdom. When you have all that now." There isn't any problems. And I say sembia a betu unia unhuka for woba wuntimi mfa wunyansana kakra ento ho nenkoye. In every situation there's a solution. And like by most of them they came to realize they say me no metiwanom no like me manual men sheme so because I want to enjoy life. So for me will be that. I say this all the time. I'm not just saying it. I'm doing it. We are my dear, I can't trust why my dear, I will let you know because it's a me, obi my dear, no man can't na nipa ne chile no na eshemimuna mi sungumimu man is harder. First na me shianim die no. Eno na me ya na me de ahye me mu me feel say beko eduru baby me hu say me ehye me so enti no ensem bebre sister Aisha sama only pastor patience kind no very true it's our antisocial personality no. I'm telling you, you will get yourself nothing but sickness eno na edibe bro yale unnecessary yale. You don't need that. Ubeye ejuma bi wo ho ankwase ejuma bi ukoya na usika wa save nyina wo de be sa ho yare. Emfa so be na wo so. There is none of that. Oh okay. Me and I'm let me skip them. Okay, you can build anything being unsociable. That is so very true because where Juma correct me say because of your unsociable personality, your social your awkward, being socially awkward because every time biano when I'm cry to me who say bia obi as obi kan ho asem no obi kan ho asem. Sister Yatobra said there is a man whose wife has a store here. He is unfriendly to customers. Hey, that's what I said. I have stopped going there. I have a choice. Most definitely. I mean, what's that? Period. I mean, what to me, Mekasa will be nipa sano on penny who can for you. Sister Yato, bro, on penny who can for you. Chris Cross and said, no, truthfully, you do really talk a lot, but I love you and I wouldn't change anything about you. It makes you. Of course, and thank you for expressing it because I will continue to talk and talk and talk on the day that God bring me out of this world. Hey, make us so rough. Make us so crying. I love you too, baby sister. Nyanse woman does so for me boy 99.9%. Ha!
Say, I make us say, yeah, kasa ane kasa. When we say, obi oha, obe kasa, but we no benya asama from na the oil no so beti ase say na all patch there.
No correct.
Aha. Say na all patch there. Enti ayade a ewo ho. Na mom say ye ka bebre no.
Yeah.
Say ni pa oti sa no bibi kakra bi esi a uhu say enema nko yie.
No correct.
Aha. Enema nko yie. But anti your friend saying on social people there. Omo there say wanka because we say sa na otie. But say odi kankan no owade bi a akanfo friend say me nkomiti mu bro. It has something show trim. Na ewe no. Obe didi all right. But they are not the swati.
No crepa I wouldn't say brother Nana Santi a drew baby ya kasa ninsem ni bi no obebusa question ya fam right and sister Beatrice asama waka no mama nkwa sister Beatrice so there no then we come to brother Nana Santi. Yeah, we said this earlier, you know, insecurity people, sister Beatrice is a insecurity wife / husband. May they told her because it goes both ways, are always unsociable due to their insecurity. Most certainly, because it's also no you're comfortable with himself, no. On per se, ube konipem suahu because on untimi konipem untino, and no is part of like trying to control control the situation and limit you, and then gradually, you become, they try to make you become like them. Mr. Lee spoke about it, said, "Mema no titru." So, onye antisocial. And you maybe obey bedroom baby, no. Now, if you know, no, catch all the yes away. And ya, and mark out this pen. Or baby, I only bear matiho. And I said, maybe I only or batiho. That's all can't say no cast and say, whoop me, and Kabe say no. Mrs. Taminia Bema, think twice, because Sani panel on you or a selfish person, individual, or no kwan or draining the desire, or that's a guilt terms, or person will feel guilty now. Can say me no yadam for me no one now can say na me just me na me who ni one. Because that's waste of my energy. Say, who pay me? Ube say, are you cray? You de cray? Because what do you mean me pewa? Me pewa and kamene wote, eh? And I say me pewa sama and kamene we are done for. Ain't you know? I don't know. Sad guilt trip no ni adeno. People like that, no, I don't even pay attention. Sister Aisha said, "Oh my days, you hit on the head." It's just crazy. It's not right for someone to use guilt trip to get you to do things for them, to satisfy their desire. And yes, so we need input. Those people, no, they're very manipulative, dishonest. When you think of every negative aspect now, it's anity. And brother Nana Santi say anti and suffer. If one is not sociable, one control, no love, and there will be no destiny helpers. Okay, so he's contributing, giving his insight, his opinion on when you have someone who is not sociable, unsociable partner, or antisocial. Like there's so many different names, anti-personality. I mean, when you go to psychology side now, they have so many different names. We mentioned Asperger, we mentioned ADHD, we mentioned social anxiety disorder. Like there's so many of them that we go. It's true, brother Nana Asante. I mean, some of these antisocial, unsociable partners, they even, some of them go to the extreme now. Pastor Patient mentioned it. They stop your blessing because ansana nipa ubenya nshirano umodimbo any people you interact with, enu na ma wunshira because utimi ko shia a stranger. Now, just wasisa wa brabo completely. Medjuma say, I mean, to say I was around people, but being around people, no, nobody even mentioned, say, oh, Adwoa fa resume, bra, na say, ni say, Mrs. Taketwa, the no him say, Nejuma awoye no, I'm not going to get that done because I won't be good at it. Because there's some things that I know I won't be good at it, right? And then, Ejuma bi wo hono ma wo degree kwa me call interviews, multiple ones. I was told, say I was overqualified. How do you become overqualified when you don't have a job? So, no, edru baby na asem abamu yebu. How am I overqualified? Me say I'm willing to do this job because my bills are piling up. I need to pay my bills. Unemployment was not giving as much. Sika meje no. Bosume meje no, the meje say no is 1/4 of it. It wasn't paying my bills. I have a lot of responsibilities that I have to take care of, and I wasn't happy with that. But to say me former co-worker / staff, because maybe yeah ni manager. So for me kwashiano impofrumu na be say 2 years me shiano, but I had to see each other, checking on each other. A crisscross kun my brother-in-law and mommy a flyer be say omo job fair. Enti me ye kura me park me car na jam me kofa train me see free train me nanti be say 10 steps me ni bre ye nim say yeshia impunimpu. No say hey Miss Amelia, I won't quite him. Where are you going? Because he's a Nigerian. No, me say, oh, I'm trying to get a job because I'm not. I haven't worked for like almost 2 years now. And I say, what? You kidding me? And I'm saying, Davy, I'm not kidding you. No, see me man, no, me proof ya no ma sending the resume. I'm soon my dear me kita be say 9. Inti any ajibako software no. Less than 2 weeks. Na Adwoa say me no. On my interview me. Less than within a month and a half, with background check and everything, no ma share Adwoa say me no mo ye Adwoa over 1 year ni Nigerian ni but me kuro mu Ghana fo bebre no mu nim say me nya Adwoa and so nobody offer me nothing. So and sometimes you think about certain things now like and yet to say kuro we mu nyina na enye we nu nya ba ye Ghana for ahia ye mu bebre ya say and na obi wo ho no so ade obeye no they have a reason because Ghana for bebre na that for Ghana need ne ko na Adwoa mu no ba Adwoa mu ho no ma otimi ma ye yi wadi esa sa adwem boni wickedness entino we can't do like it's really bad. I understand say most Ghanaian people I interact with, nobody bother to even offer. What the enka busa me krana there to me resume ne kunu, but I know so na ye boni nti we musame ne de I think say it was okay so be musame because they were not going to follow up. But esan say ye suben bia ye mu bi a developing. It's very bad. I have worked with some Ghanaians, Sister Cecilia, and Nikun. They're one of the kind. Like there are some Ghanaians now, you can work with them, they will work with you, they will support you. Making sure that they cover your back. But I don't know how much percentage. Kitwebi. Send your sister to Brakan. Okun will you be a store. Winning the store no, it's imperative for you to be sociable. Customers say bahono when ni mo ate wo sedie wo kasa pa ne wo kasa de eno dem be ma customers abahono say one ma wo use one good person just no kra say ya to bro betimi di nipa bebra ba store hono but because of them no ne anti social personality intino unsociable intino wama ne lose the best customer. Why? Eh? It's very bad, or sometimes, it affects us big time. Any socialization skills. We have to learn socialization skills, how to talk to people, how to interact, how to like help people when someone comes to you, even though if it's the question is obvious now, take time to explain, break it down for the person, because you need the same. May and look down on somebody. One person because it's very bad. Yeah, and it's very unfortunate that this is happening. Brother Nana Santi said, Auntie, my sister always do that. Oh, if you love me, do that. Or if you love me, you wouldn't do that. So my sister, they crazy. Oh. I think say sometimes, when you hear other people tell you, it's like speaking the same, having the same narrative. Sometimes, we get used to certain things, certain phrase. Se wo pemia anka wo me kan krank wa sorry dada. Se wo pemia anka me busa we nka me ka si anka anka ne mako. Se wo pemia anka wo sere. I mean, to say na me fan say bia me to one me imagine say me sere how? Enti dia
wa ade ba ko a abonsam ekoso Yesu ahwe na ode sa ode oyusu sa three things no.
Exactly.
If you are the son of God, cast yourself down. But you yourself, you know that Jesus Christ knew that he's the son of God. So I know what when son of catch and say, if he is, because now so because you say, if you do this, or it means on honor, or just deceive you.
No correct.
Because you said the can yeah can me by yes me and I'm missing to me by yes.
No correct.
And I'm out to me in country, say, some powder, and some power. Nasa could be contaminated food because you want to know. Should I also follow you and eat contaminated food?
If you love me, you would die for me. Share. Agape love need you be yeah. Yes, I will not die for anybody. It's not intentionally. I mean, it is say if I'm in a position to save my children, my partner, and as I'm a family member or a general friend, by giving them a kidney, if I'm a match now, I know say giving someone a kidney, that's not gonna kill me. I will do that. But say if I do certain things, I will die for that. Obi kind, me. That agape love with them panchom parking tunching. No credit that why ever no akatrodo me not me wunkwasi dear Debbie, don't bring it to my life, I love you rough, but he said don't use that against me. Say upemia, ye say udomia. I didn't Charlie. This Aisha won't say, hey, me no grass father. I'm being real. But any human being who tells somebody say they have agape love, they would die for another person. They know say they're going to die. Now lie. That person is is deceiving you. It's a deception. Kristo ni kura mpo na wonu de osi woni nyankopon mu ntamu yese no kura wonwu ma ne yonko. Me enu de me nyini agape love. Enu nyankopon Yesu nko anatimi aye. The son of God. It's not happening. Sister Beatrice says some people are born with socialization character. So those of us who are antisocial have to accept it and learn how to be socialized with others. Bam, 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 bam. High five. Pow. No correct. Because me say no, I think I was born to socialize. It drew baby na ebusianfo ni be try to make me timid because I became timid. Send yourself for kind of I say no can't say we are crabone come on to say no. But at some point, with some learning some coping skills, I was able to be sociable again, interact with people. First, na me kasa you bebre kwa, because I was anxious about what I'm saying and how I'm saying it, or if it's coming out right, or if it's not coming. Sometimes we get our grammar missed, but to say it is what it is. Mistakes are made. Be on me cancer me what college. Now me exams. So the word busy, the 4 letters busy. Now me kai spelling no. Na space be a me jato hono. And I may true bibia senti me wie na e chire na beto me trim say that's busy. And I'm a true share and just from one word to the word busy to the next word, me di yinima a professor no and no hwe manim no wusu ni ti because ono a ohun say me tro na be me say me refi say ye spelling word the word busy. And the space na me jai on honom no. Ohun say chire na me de share hunting na there was a space I have to put a line from the word busy and connect it to the next word, and then on the other side do the same. Like it was so embarrassing, but I just completely forgot how to spell the word busy. Sometimes, I'll be looking at a word. I know how to pronounce it, but I'm so anxious and nervous now. I mispronounce it, and I'm like, okay, nobody is perfect. And it happens. It happens. People, we need to do better. And not limit other people. It's not right. It's not right. Sister Beatrice, we are right. Some of us are born with socialization skills. Some of us, we have to learn it. We have to do better because we can change that certain condition, right? Learning to socialize. What are some of the things that you can do? When you meet someone, you introducing yourself, you ask the person what their name is, what kind of work that they do, if they don't mind you asking them. And then you just start a small conversation, and before you know it, you are socializing with people, smiling, like if you don't understand something, you ask a question. There's no such thing as stupid question. You have to do that, so it's a lot. I used to say, social awkwardness causes genuine problems. Very true. It does. Because it is a when you see certain people now. Thank you, Sister Philly. Hey, Sister Felicia, rich lady have here. Me who watch papa apomo saying, good to see you. Ain't you suffer? Me too amount. About say your discussion or query ya no.
Ani. Said yes, I share any on bono. You better not abuse when you're quite quite baby. Then no said ye and you may yes, Yano. Yeah, any pa. Baby, your partner so.
No correct.
See, yeah, a juma. Ye were your business partners were. See, a warrior. You were your marital and yes, your married partners were any other partners. Now, you will be more unsociable. Some of no a nipebia time biano onomotia unya challenges papa. And then I share such challenges here. It to me Emma or my sitting on a yano. Your hunu bebree, your share bebree, afa, a quire, a bino first one by unsociable. Your hunu say, a bino due to abia deformities or our past life or abia present condition, no crampono. It me eduomoko sati biano. And then your hunu say, quite a bit me as solving bebree na and you be na dear my dream ba. Quite a bit me as a first of your best survey. na bebree nso akyerɛ the effects of unsociable. And then ebinum aka say, oh yes, Anna, you lose your blessing. You cannot develop. And then ebi okampona and you kwabo etumima nkofu. Enti anuanum na adofo nom be ye de sua ene ebe wieye. The yebo no tofa and say yenka say o sori anopa tientiem na obi ahu say wo no wadwen no aye bibi.
So
Ana too nso no yenka say uhu obi a hey at say hey ya dabi there are some people who audio ho be on ma won so another problem.
No,
but at least I say it to me aye nipa you betumi aye sociable.
No, correct.
You betumi ati anim because nkofo obi betumi aba ye nchen.
The knowledgeable.
Because nkofo obi betumi abisa ye nchen ideas bi a ye wo. And say nipa so ho na say o build good and perfect friendship with others are time bia no o wa hotoso say bibia ni a obenya obi ama ordinary atumi aboa wo.
No, correct.
But we are wadwini say me de me dream ho me de nya we nya oni me na say me ni obi nko kasa me anam so pa me tari ani di all right one out tari ani di one out to nsuo nom one out to bibia de but the devil ba obehu say your money whatever that you have no o entimi mo enije pa wo no say obenya obi di na kasa obenya obi eni na di nkomo.
No, correct.
Obenya obi enasre obenya obi a usia na oba ho nchen a hey endo me hu wa chewu etisan oh na maka ebi ase mo ye na fofo old your friends a what me aka mo school days you never see ye na mo ase but oye obi a we unsociable. Even your own schoolmates or your own friends or your family members or even your own husband or your wife no mo ntumi ndi nkomo and as I endorse the na me kan yibi na obi a oni ni ku atena almost by 5 years awu we fe adwuma ba anu good morning we si fe adwuma anu good morning oba no expect ni ku say aka ni ku ka bi say hey na wo kwa adwuma ko si sen o si ni ku ne nya santini bu afunu ku ana host ni bi say oba ni say na won so aya obi say wuku oso wuku ba aya oso bi say so okwa adwuma ko si sen o say menye na so wonya onya obi say obi na yewa.
Hey,
you have to begin the whole idea of wuku yema. The Bible say the Bible say obi yema mo no mo so yes am obi.
Oh, thank you. Being sensible, social, being to achieve the great feat in life. It's incredible. Like so far, somehow okay, proud to me through. Thank you, Pastor Patience.
Annie, oh, but oh, that was a good or bad year or no casa. Now also who for your you ask me questions. Also, Mister, and it means that when you know more the same problem, more antisocial, you know, you have the same problem. You feel comfortable than tell you casa. And I can guess idea. You know what them there. More than wake up bar, good morning. And one,
yeah. So for mommy, Sister Felicia, rich lady, thank you so much. I would definitely reach out for you. Maybe my Friday's program, no, now what share experience, you know, because I think say and it will be more positive to impact us in a beneficial way. And I Pastor Patience so I highlighted that. Sister Yishankra said social skills are something people mainly have to work on by themselves. No, correct. So the first thing we can do is just be supportive as they do that. Most definitely, we have to learn to reach out to our loved ones, our partners, and help them. We also have to provide and develop positive emotions. We shouldn't be encourage negativity because it's not going to help us grow. We also need to avoid labeling other people, prejudgmental, gossiping, lying, promoting negativity and being dishonest, manipulating other people, not having boundaries, disrespecting other people, assuming that one is saying this instead of asking questions. If someone says something that you do not understand, because of your level of understanding and emotional intelligence, ask questions, because as I said, there's no such thing as stupid questions. Any person who is smart or intelligent will never tell you, say that's a stupid question, because people who will know that, they are unwise or unintelligent, because you don't tell somebody that that's a stupid question because you don't know the reason why the person is asking that. These are some of the things that we can use to build our socialization. We need to keep in mind, say, hey, Nadia Kurane Hami, and see who say, Obi anyone ma, yedi senye obeka sachre nipa, ewono. Akola ye wo akra foforo ne communication yesu na wofunum na kyerɛ no kasa ɛna osua wokɔ school a kasa a wɔte ɛnom ne deɛ ne teachers nom ne nipa a wɔbɛn wɔn ka no ɛno na osua. Akora bi wɔ hɔ a yɛsɛ n'ani nso adeɛ wɔyeyɛ, because na wofo no wɔasua firi na wofo no hɔ, na wofo no da bia na wɔn kɛse obi anaasɛ wɔn yɛ yi nti no see a practice, see a sua sɛnea kasa. Me no, I do self-talk. Ebi wɔ hɔ a metumi gyina ahwehwɛ mu na me ne me ho kasa, sɛ bia me ne obi anya asɛm anaasɛ me ne me ko anya misunderstanding. Ɛkwan a mɛfa so apa akyɛw na mami ni sɛ mepa akyɛw ampa. Ɛnyɛ sɛ mepa akyɛw because mepɛ biribi. I mean it. How a medi mi na m'anim dua teɛ, me posture, because your body language so ɛno nso tumi kyerɛ nneɛma bebree. Say it means so creative. We need to be creative. We are young maybe a ebetimi creative opportunities for your loved ones. To build our socialization skills. Socialization adie bi eboa ewo ya brabom ne yenkoso. Enti say yentimi nye saa nneɛma na aya na ɛha adwen. We see etimi nso accept ye ho any ye ho kafo ne people who are around us, people that we love. We have to be receptive to them. We have to accept them in everything. The ekoye ni the enkoye no. We have to hold them accountable. The enkoye ni emo mu hu se oda ye wo mo mu nti no ena ye ka no kore na kyerɛ mu ye di no kore ɛwɔ ya brabo mu nti no. So for major ama na chese wo de program no akɔwe ye no abɔ mpa ya ama ye na eja yakoye de ye si ye
yo
ice cream bi wo hɔ no ma chese
so and that and anu nyina ase Pastor Patience ani omo a omo ntumi contributing omo contributing nyina no
yes
ye do bi ase ka na ye hwehwɛ no ayade ye kase sɛ obi atumi akyɛ na adwen ye yesua bi no na obia esua bi firi no yonko say last word they can we have say support ye nyina e wa kwan ye sen nyina so
no correct
the ya na then say in the garden of Eden no onyankopɔn hye da siesie nipa ne onipa ntam ama na anije wo hɔ pa until time a na obonsam ma ye medada nipa na onipa ne onyankopɔn ntam entity ye no na ka saa de ne wo hɔ enti ye mia ye ni a titru say ye mu bebri eye kristofo yi yenim saa na ada religions ne nyina nso no so enim how a ye nyina ye baako ye nyina ye baako a ye betumi adi bibia ye ɔhaw so na ya tenase ewa sumdwem sɛ de onyankopɔn esisiesie ne no nsa ntino mesrɛ sɛ na otwa yesi won so ayiwade mfa ne nhira engu ye nyina ye so na de n'adwuma sɛi ayiwade ma n'adwuma enye yie ne bibi enna yie na otwe mu ayiwade nsa na brabɔ na ayiwade emfa ye nyina ye nipadua ne yakra nyina nsie ye ho masɛm ne na otwe nso ɔma ye kwan a yetumi ahyia mu saa ye mompaye ye bompaye yedi mafo ne abankase ye da wase anwumre nso ye betena ase ayiwade woni ye akyerɛkyerɛ adwen akyerɛ ye kwan ye fa so a ye betumi enya ɔdɔ ne ɔpepa ne anigye ade ama ye ho Yɛn nyinaa yɛdi fo baabi nti onyame boa yɛn ma yɛntumi yɛmpia saa deɛ ntungu na wotwe mu nso yɛde wo nkurɔfo hyɛ wo nsa yɛn nso yɛde ho hyɛ wo nsa wo a woma nyansa ne nimdeɛ awurade ma yɛnyansa ne nimdeɛ na sɛ wodom yɛne a na wotwe yɛte sɛ nsu yɛtumi ɛda sɛ wo foforɔ aba ka nnuanom ne adɔfo nom nyinaa ho wɔne a wɔsɛe wɔn sika afei yɛbɔ mpayɛ ma nkurokuro ahodoɔ a coronavirus nti awurade wɔni ahotɔ sɛ wonam yɛ mpaeɛ bɔ so ɛbɛsesa kuro no na wama nneɛma nyinaa wie pɛyɛ fa yɛwura ɔkɔre ntaban no mu na kyɛ ɛfiri musuo mu na sɛ na wotwetwe yɛne a yɛbɛhyɛ wɔ anyuonyam yɛbisa wei wɔ yesu kristo din mu wadom nti amen.
Amen and amen. Thank you, Suffer. Sister Aisha Ankara said, thank you, Sister Love. You're welcome. And we appreciate you, Suffer, for your time and education. Thank you. We appreciate each and every one of you with your time and productive contribution. I say about yes, marriage lessons. And so no, you can't. Worry crampo na obetumi asua bibi afiri mu te sɛ nneɛma bi a yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛtumi ayɛ yɛn ho adwuma nyɛ so aware nko a even though yɛyɛ marriage nkyerɛkyerɛ involve so much nti no yɛda mu nyinaa ma se nyame yɛ adom a yɛbɛhu next week Saturday 3 p.m. US Eastern Time nti no yɛbɛsan hyia bi ba Fridays anwummere sɛ sei Saturday mornings, my shift to Friday and you may because I know boy me and they say answer na me basono me take nice nap. Me dana me hoto me first ana me ya no pana so fun so abanana me bre. Bi wo hon man I'm so tired you know. The ya ebe boy no ebe me ye ni agye no because you know I feel like I'm helping myself and loved ones, friends, and then you know, monsumo boame mishiano be brave free honum boss lady. That's it. I mean, amen and amen. Sister Sage, and you know, yebeshia next week. Yedinyam nyamija munina. You guys have a productive, safe, and blessed week. All right. Nyaminka yina ye hon fat ne samto yesuna. Yebeshia nti mumba bye. Yakova ye 2 hours. Next time 2 hours it came near free so. Nti mumba bye.
Bye.
Mwa share nyina ye da mase. Liking, loving, using other emojis. Mu nyina ye da mase.